So what's going on, guys? It's JM, it's Speedboxing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you click on 20 of my videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of my videos. It really helps me out if you guys could drop me a sub or two on my channel. It really helps my channel grow, and it is appreciated if you guys could do that. So Tony Bellew announced why he was doing commentary tonight for the show in Liverpool for the Martin Morehead-Gabe Rosado fight. He announced that he's not retiring from the sport of boxing and he will fight on. So this is interesting. A lot of people have been wondering what Tony Bellew is going to do since he beat David Haye in a fight in which a lot of people, well, nearly everybody, thought he would get absolutely destroyed in a couple of rounds. He didn't get destroyed in a couple of rounds. He ended up stopping David Haye in 11 rounds because David Haye picked up an injury in the 6th round. So in a lot of people's eyes it's controversial because Haye had the injury, and it's all what if and Haye woulda, coulda, shoulda and all this stuff. So it's interesting in what Tony Bellew is going to do next. He said in a recent interview that his trainer Dave Caldwell wanted him to retire. His long-time partner wanted him to retire as well. So it looks like he's not going to retire anyway. He said he's not. So Tony Bellew still has the desire to fight on, but who's he going to fight? That's what I'm thinking. Is he going to go after a world heavyweight title? I think that's the carrot dangling in Tony Bellew's face, and that's what's driving him to carry on his boxing career, because he can have a chance at the heavyweight title. Because if he just retired, then he'll always have it looming over him, in my opinion. Like, what if I fought for the heavyweight title? So I think he's going to have a crack at it. I think he might get the Joseph Parker fight, because news has just came out that Joseph Parker and Hughie Fury has been called off. So we don't know what's happening with that fight, if it's going to happen, and if it don't happen, then maybe Joseph Parker fights Tony Bellew later in the year in a heavyweight showdown. But you got a lot of people also saying that Tony Bellew should give David Haye a rematch. But we don't know what's going on with David Haye. We don't know when David Haye's going to be back. David Haye posts on his social media that his recovery is doing well. He's had his surgery on his Achilles. He's just resting up now, rehabbing it. But we don't know how long David Haye's going to be out for. He says that he'll be back by the end of the year, but you just never know with David Haye what David Haye's going to do and when he'll be back, or you know what I mean. So I think Tony Bellew will have a crack at the heavyweight title. I think he'd be leaving too much money on the table if he didn't. And Joseph Parker, the WBO champion, is the best bet in my opinion. But we've seen what Eddie Hearn's done before. He can put on crazy fights, and it wouldn't even surprise me if Tony Bellew gets in there with Deontay Wilder. Like, remember last year when the Kell Brook Golovkin news came out and we first saw it? Everyone was just shocked. And I can see something similar happening here with Tony Bellew. He could end up fighting somebody like we wouldn't think he would be fighting. But I don't know. I think the Joseph Parker fight's the best fight for him at heavyweight, or David Haye the rematch. A lot of people are saying he should fight Joseph Parker, and if he somehow manages to defeat Joseph Parker, then he should give Haye a rematch while he's world champion. But I don't know about that, because Haye coming back off a loss, being inactive for months and then getting a shot at the world title, I don't really see that being fair to the other contenders out there. But I won't be making Tony Bellew a heavy favourite in a heavyweight title fight, because at the end of the day, Tony Bellew is not a heavyweight. He might weigh it on the scales like when he fought David Haye, but he's not a heavyweight. He can't compete with these big 6'6", 6'7" guys. And Joseph Parker is only 6'4". He is only about an inch or two bigger than Tony Bellew, but he's still 245 pounds. He is still a stone heavier than Tony Bellew. So he's a lot bigger in that department. He could be a lot more physically stronger than Tony Bellew. So yeah, Tony Bellew's decided to fight on. He still has the desire. So I'll be interested in what his next move's going to be. I'm going to be interested in that. So yeah, comment below in the comment section.